What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we got Tyler Wozniak right here.
What's up?
He is a professional player. He just played at Hornets Nest and played some other tournaments last year in MPO. Does pretty well, and so got him out here on the channel today to work on my form a little bit. I think that I've been doing a little bit kind of a little dippy thing that I'm trying to solve, and so we'll get his thoughts, try and fix a couple things, and should be a good round.
Yep, this is what I do. I've been teaching disc golf for the past like 4 years. I played on the Disc Golf Pro Tour 2 years ago, and I taught clinics for Scott Stokely all year round in 2023, and I've been teaching clinics for him since, and also running my own classes and doing my own lessons. Shout out to all my students, and especialmente mis estudiantes en Colombia. Te agradezco mucho. And here we go. Let's get started, brother.
All right, sweet. Let's do it. All right, so first up, we got a par 4 here, a little over 500 feet. Trying to get out there underneath that tree. I'm thinking just to go something like an Eagle L or a Leopard.
All right, cool. So that's what I thought might happen.
Okay.
So when your throw is spot on, it looks really snappy.
Okay.
You have a lot of torque and you have a lot of whip. You're naturally built, so you have athletic ability already.
Right.
Now, we got to learn how to control it to make it consistent.
Okay.
One thing that I'm seeing out of you is, Grant, get right here for me. We'll try not to block it, but you have like an interesting tempo. It's like a slow to hard, which you can make that work, but I think some of the mechanics are making it harder for you to be consistent. One of those being is that you have a loopy reach back.
Yes.
So a low to high. Now there are some guys that do this, notably Niklas a little bit.
Okay.
But he's not exaggerated with it. And one thing I think will help, and what it's causing you to do is like when you get it right, you can get a lot of power out of it, because it's almost like you're like winding up the throw a little bit and get a lot of power, but it can also lead to low releases. So you loop low to high, back to low. So it's this plane right here.
Okay.
Whereas if we can get you to sort of just reach straight back, almost as if you're reaching on a tabletop,
Right.
I think you'll eliminate some of those low into the ground releases.
Okay.
And become a little more consistent, because right now it's like we're swinging almost like a golf swing when we need to be hitting almost like a baseball bat.
All right.
As we're swinging the disc. So what I want you to imagine, let's get you one of your discs you like.
Something here.
So do your steps with me, kind of walk through them. And stop. Now here is where you're going to start reaching back. At this point, I want you to imagine that you're sliding across the table from here. Try not to let the disc go below your waist.
Okay. Just keep it chest height.
Yeah, I mean, it can be like abdominal to chest high.
Okay.
Do it without throwing.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going to feel a little weird.
It's odd, yeah.
It's going to feel weird. I mean, you have some ingrained muscle memory right now. So give yourself some grace as you work through this process.
That.
Yeah.
A little bit better.
Yeah.
All right, try and send one or what?
Go for it.
All right.
Okay, it was a good send. Watch. There's another fairway right there. Here, let's get another one.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. So a lot of times to fix a common, so like let's say if your common tendency is to throw low, well then we may have to overcorrect a little bit, and you'll be releasing a little higher to then level it out.
Right. Right.
Here, try this disc.
Okay.
It's like a Thunderbird type.
Okay. Whoa. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's going to take some time. Now, what we can do is now we can start sort of incorporating a little bit what you were doing before while keeping in mind this new idea.
Okay. Okay.
So you don't have to be so tippy-toppy, table-toppy, but we don't want to be so low.
Right.
So try to find a middle ground now. Now that you've got a feel for not doing a low loopy reach back. And so what I want you to, so let's do the steps together.
Okay.
So go through the steps and we'll get to the reach back position. As we start, yeah, my bad. So before we reach back, right here, so you reach back right as you're going into your plant foot, which is good. What I want you to imagine is instead of a rounding up, we're gonna do almost like a diagonal reach across.
Okay.
So it's almost like here. So there's like a little diagonal to up.
Okay.
Just a little bit.
Not much. Right.
Not much. Yeah. Nice. That was one of your really good rips. That was beautiful. Okay, so let's do it again. And we can use this guy.
Okay.
It's gonna fly a little similar to what you just threw. Same thought. That little diagonal to back up.
Okay.
Yeah. You got it, bro. Good. See, we're leveling it out now. So for the people at home, this is really important. I couldn't start there.
Right.
We had to start with the overcorrection.
Okay.
From the muscle memory that was ingrained.
And
swoop. Yeah, and now you just got to rep it.
Okay.
But those two shots were really nice. You did a really good job making an immediate adjustment there. So
Thank you.
Kudos to you, man. Sweet. Yeah, cool. So we'll start there. We'll stop there and keep looking at things.
Awesome.
So good.
Oh my God.
That's so good, folks.
That's money.
Nice shot.
Yeah, my man. But the different disc and it's perfect. The beginning of a throw is failure. Typically, it's failure success rate. A large part of that depends on the trajectory, the initial trajectory of the throw.
Right.
And so that's what we were doing. We were making sure that your initial trajectory is level and laser beam straight out in front of you.
Okay.
That's really nice.
Oh my
Tickles the tree. You have a putt?
Oh, I got the last tree kick.
No bug spray. What'd you just do?
Well, I didn't have any bug spray in my van, but I had some Lysol. And remember when or whatever? So I was thinking, like, if I just sprayed it on my body, it would keep the mosquitoes away. I think it's working, actually.
We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah. We're gonna be throwing the Gateway Woz and Bloom Shaman. It's my signature disc. I do all my own artwork. I'm very proud of this one. And yeah, these will be available online in about 2 weeks. We sold out, thank you Lord, of our first batch, and we got another coming. Actually, now that I'm seeing the shot, I don't really want to throw it, but we're gonna do it anyway.
That wind is wild. That's parked. Park.
That's what we like, baby. Nice, Grant. That was good play.
Whoa. Oh my gosh.
Oh wait, he actually might have. Go in. Oh, dude. That was so close.
Thanks, bro. Alright, we got the Gateway Karma to nobody filming. Yeah, I just filming.
There's a hidden camera going on right now.
Oh,
Karma.
Oh. Almost as good as the M5 boy. Yeah, so if you saw at the beginning of the video, we had a very nice first throw. Now, granted. But anyway, you didn't see the two throws before that first throw, but he's able to do his normal form and do it well. But like we were saying, it's all about gaining consistency right now.
Right.
But what's important is I'm not trying to change Grant completely. I've got to find things to help him figure the form out that also work well with his natural movements and the natural way that his body is athletic. Obviously, he's an athlete, right? So I've got to work with his athletic tendencies. That's the key to helping people improve. Yeah, I mean, that was it, Grant.
That's the shape.
That was the shape. Go. Oh! We got the brand new ring top Wizards. These haven't even been released yet. They got a nice ring top to them.
Oh, ace it.
Oh. They're straight. I like them. We got the Gateway Prototype 99. I'm personally calling it the Thundercloud. Let's go.
Park. Good shot.
Dime.
Thanks.
Dilly zilly.
Perfect. So. Yo, so Grant's been doing a really good job of leveling out that reach back. He's sort of in between his natural circle and then this straight back. So he's kind of, I told him we'd go diagonal and then reach up a little bit at the end. It's going really natural for you. You're getting some really, you're very consistent right now. However, one issue that we're still having is we went from a mistake of low releases to some consistently high.
Yeah.
One reason that's happening is because when you go into your pull, you are leaning away from the target a little bit. So as you go into a pull, this lead shoulder is dipping up, and then your line is going this way.
Okay.
So what we need to do is we need to make sure that we get our body and our center of mass over our plant leg, which is our last leg, the leg we step on to throw. Get it over that center of mass, so that shoulder should feel like it's coming through on a straight plane. Exactly. And there is an analogy I like to use. It's called sliding on a sheet of ice. So imagine that where your plant foot steps, you're stepping onto a sheet of ice, and you would need to keep your balance as you slid through, right? And then you would slide through.
Okay.
So if you were to step on that sheet of ice and go this way, you slip out.
Right.
So it's like a kind of thing.
All right.
Don't steal that, everybody. That's mine. Oh, what a throw, too.
Oh, someone get this guy an F5.
That was the perfect line. With a different disc, you're going to get the flip,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Well, the first throw was really, you really made the adjustment on the first throw really well. So
Okay.
you're going to have to put the reps in. Like with anything, you got to take the time. You got to put the reps in. You will see immediate results, like you did on that first shot. But you won't see consistently immediate results until you put the time and effort in to ingrain new motions, new thoughts, new concepts into the muscle memory, into the actual movements, and yeah, so sweet. Here we go, 30 spots.
That's the SS buzz rough I've ever seen one. Folks.
Well, your snap is insane.
I know.
Oh. Hey, but you know what? I'm liking what I'm seeing, so we're good.
So Tyler just asked me if I could tell the difference between kind of doing the sheet of ice kind of thing, keeping my center of mass over my plant foot on release versus when I was not. And I was like, man, it can be difficult. I can tell when I'm swooping and doing my kind of C shape versus when I'm getting my elbow up and kind of keeping on that flat plane. But what kind of were your thoughts on that?
Yeah, so we talked about it's easier for you to make the adjustment and feel the adjustment on the reach back as opposed to the pull through. It's harder for you to feel that. And then you made a good comment about how like your X step and your reach back are so slow and methodical. And I wanted to make the point that everybody has a different rhythm in which they do their steps and throw with. And so changing your rhythm and your tempo can be kind of a what's the word? I'm trying to think of. It's like a test and you know, throw it on the wall and see if it works type of thing. So you may want to speed your rhythm up and your tempo up, but it still has to follow a rhythm, right? You know, and you know, I think about some players like Zach Nash is a good one. He kind of has like a very slow and composed boom, and then he hits it. And then you would look at a lot of other players like Paul McBeth is an obvious example, Isaac Robinson, again, and Burr. There's going to be an even tempo to all the steps before they throw. So the big thing though is that whatever your tempo and rhythm is, you don't want to be consciously thinking about it as you're throwing.
Right.
And because then it's very hard to maintain a rhythm. Like playing an instrument, you kind of got to let your body do the notes or the rhythm.
Do you play guitar?
I play a little guitar.
Okay, okay. We both do. Let's go. All right.
Cool. Yeah, I play it. Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, like I play the best when I'm just flowing, and I'm not trying to consciously think too much about where my fingers go or when I'm plucking or when I'm strumming. But to get the rhythm down of the songs, you have to go through that phase of where you're consciously thinking about it. So there is a give and take. In practice, you want to practice different tempos and different rhythms. And then when you get to tournament or you're playing an important practice round, you've got to be able to shut your mind off and allow your body to do the movements. But like I was trying to say earlier, if you have a very slow tempo, very slow rhythm, you may come into the problem of consciously thinking about mechanics as you're going into your shot. And if you have a slow rhythm, a slow tempo, you have to be able to do that without consciously thinking about mechanics.
Admiral.
I do like the Admiral, I'm not gonna lie. Yes, Grant.
There you go. Go in.
Oh, all right, man. Well, dude, thanks for all the help today. Definitely solved, you know, or begun to at least point out a couple of the issues today. So I'll pretty much just be working on try and keep that flat plane, stop the old swoop thing, you know.
Just the enormous, the gigantic swoop, right?
Yes, yes.
Like so, like it's not such a terrible thing to do, but we need to be able to do it without exaggerating it and it leading to problems in your throw.
Right. Right.
And so when we're thinking about a flat plane, it's going to allow you to kind of use that natural motion. We say, you know, kind of diagonal across and then bring it just slightly up at the end. But then we got to be careful about is that you don't bring it too high.
Right.
So you had some really good looking shots, and yeah, you hit the nail on the head exactly. And what else were you about to say before I cut you off?
And then the ice analogy as well, just making sure I keep the center of my mast, you know, and so I'm not kind of falling back.
Yeah.
You know, and so really trying to almost lean forward a little bit too much is kind of what I think I should be working on a little bit more.
Yeah, exaggerating it a little bit right now to kind of get you used to that movement, and so then everything will just be smooth and level as it becomes more natural for you.
Right. And then even with some of the throws today, we started to notice that quite a few of the discs in my bag were getting a little bit flippy, some of them at least, you know.
Yeah, I mean, you want to have a good array of discs that fulfill different shot shapes, and so when you have an overlap of a lot of hyzer flips,
right,
and then sometimes you're going to be missing that disc that you can yam on hard and flat that just stays straight. So that's just comes with time and learning discs and trying discs and knowing what works for you.
Right, right. Sweet. Well, thanks so much, man, and as always, thanks to the sponsors. Check out all the links in the description. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time.
Thanks, guys.